So obviously, is that locked? That's the
it's
Yorick.
Yorick!
We get the Yorick!
Let's go! I love Yorick!
We have had a lot of Yorick over in LPL. It hasn't really caught on elsewhere, but the whole idea...
Pink thing standing next to Canna, that's a grave. You need 3 of those to be able to spawn your ghouls. Here we go. They go for the tower dive. Canna goes in first. Dark Possession. Canna's locked under the tower. It will be a 1-for-1. In the exchange, a plate falls as well for Karmine Corp.
Yeah, so the problem here now is kill went over to the Yorick and not to the Jayce. So the individual matchup going the side of Rogue, that is a problem. Adam will be able to teleport back towards that lane, get himself a combat item, gets himself a Sheen on the first back. That's a problem for Canna.
Engage happening onto Caliste as well, who uses the barrier, tramples Sun onto Execute into the Pulverize. Execute trying to dance back to Patrik, but can't get close enough. Karmine Corp get a kill in the bot side. You see the exchange being made between Yike and Malrang here. Rogue will get the first dragon of the game.
Why was we killed Why was we killed
Well, Riot tell us to. That's what's happening here. Targamas coming across. Canna and Adam still trading. Dark Possession going down. Canna jumps onto Adam, but that Maiden's going to start doing a lot of work. Malrang dives forward. The follow-up from Execute as well, as Canna is the first to fall. Flash over from Vladi, but onto the wrong side. He's going to get chased down by Adam, and Malrang can't quite get close enough. The win becomes likely not going to connect. Good knockup from Targamas. Execute dashes away. Yike in here with the cease and desist into the trample stun. There's the follow-up. Execute will fall. Vladi almost taken down by the Maiden, but the Maiden dies in time. Yike finds another as Adam goes down. Karmine Corp come out somehow ahead in kills. Who has that early advantage on this fight already, has the Sundered Sky complete. It has been a problem champion for Karmine Corp and for Yike himself, but here he's off to a very strong early start. There'll be more gold going into the pockets of Caliste.
The 3 grubs really helping you push with this too. The Zeri getting this much gold is disaster for Rogue, because while you are waiting for the Yorick to get back, why is XQ walking on a turret?
Well, because he can! Because he can! He gets the quickness down!
No, he can't!
Well, no, he could. Just died.
True. Consequences of the actions he has taken. Yeah, that's a head scratcher. Goes under tower and from first stand. I think that even last game, there's some issues around individual play. And I think Patrik outvalued him for portions of that game. Hang on a second. Canna might be jumped on multiple people here.
Doesn't have flash. There's the Dark Possession, and he's on the wrong side of it. Gravity well there for the follow-up. Maiden comes down as well, just to make sure that Canna is dead. Rogue will get their 3rd on the board, and all of them.
See how quickly Adam can return fire from the bot lane turret.
You see Canna, just backs off immediately, and Adam should be able to take that tower. He's got the Triforce complete. Sheen proc with the last rites. Not quite enough. Dark Possession coming out. Canna being very greedy here. Stepping up, and he didn't know where the enemy jungler was at all. That was good from Adam and from Malrang. Malrang staying around even after the tower was low, but a little greedy.
She's scary. I think one of the scary ones was Neferi, where the dogs are actually bigger than Neferi itself at that point. He doesn't have a big Maiden this time, though. Gets the E onto him.
There's a Maiden nearby, but she has to take the long route round, and Adam realizes he's currently Maidenless. The Maiden will come in after he dies, and will follow suit. You do see that sometimes.
Has to be doing a lot of work this game. Dying like that in a side lane joke is very important. KC still have themselves the lightning crash from a very, very fed 2 items area as well.
Going in. Malrang dashing forward as well. Crescent Guard out. There's the quickness as well from Execute. Will get the knockup. Larssen coming in with the Arcane Storm available, but won't pop it. Splits the gravity well down. Karmine Corp stealing away the red once again. Adam TP'd into the mid lane. Not as much.
By dying, of course, the desummons it. Anyway, and we have to see a continuation of KC just full court pressing.
Oh, Patrik. Killer Instinct onto Caliste here. Caliste pops the barrier. Yike coming in from the side as well. Vladi then flanks. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna say the Killer Instinct was suboptimal.
Maybe.
Rogue can still make it technically if they lose this game. It is incredibly unlikely that they do so. Everything would have to fall in their favor. Caliste gliding away from Execute there as he surfs across that little bit of terrain. The flank is happening here from Vladi. Patrik spots him though as he tries to get around. Canna landing a shot blast as Karmine Corp have started up the Atakan. They'll still give you that magic and armor shred if you tank it up, so they want to be a little bit cautious. Yike goes in, punches the Maiden, the engage from Execute with the lightning crash, and Canna's follow-up is sublime. Vladi diving in as well, as Malrang is the 2nd target for Karmine Corp. They find 2. Oh my god, Vladi's damage is insanity! He kills off Patrik. Larssen, the one he's chasing down now. The shot blast not quite enough as Caliste will eventually kill Adam. That was, well, it was great play from Vladi, but that was a huge DPS. You want about the format, but they are continuing to sit atop the LEC. Fnatic the only ones ahead of them right now, but Fnatic have played a couple of extra games. Execute goes in with the quickness and immediately is chunked out. The Ignite won't be enough. Ultra Laser goes wide, so Execute is able. With their vision set up around it, you can see ward here, ward here, ward here. I mean, that ward that I initially pointed out was cleared out, but they have enough vision around it that they can see Malrang as he steps forward in the jungle. Execute goes in, and again, the grand entrance is purely ceremonial. Doesn't quite land the knocker. Malrang dashes forward. Shot Blast is going to connect. Cease and desist onto the backline. Knocks Malrang back. There's the lightning crash. And it might be done without a Baron even needing to be slain. Execute flashes away, but the rest of his team cannot escape the clutches of Vladi. A double for the Akali. Caliste dives in onto Adam. He'll fall as well. Carmine Corp find 4. The only one still standing is Execute.
Teleport to the bot side from
Carmine Corp. Don't think they can end off this push. It is shortish. Death timer's only 26 minutes into the game, so they'll go double inhib, or at least inhib tower and a single inhib. You can see Caliste and Yike on your minimap are doing the Baron, so should be able to secure this one without any real contest from Rogue. Malrang's running down on the bottom side. It would be a mammoth task if somehow he manages to steal this. Obviously impossible. Carmine Corp will take the Baron.
There
Rogue still
into the play. Casey back in there. And yeah, he's flanking, and that is a dangerous angle.
Unseen Vladi is the deadliest. Malrang jumps in, double knock-up as well. The follow-up, though, from Vladi and Patrik is Pop Trick as Execute the next target. Perfect execution here from Carmine Corp and perfect execution from Vladi. Even manages to land the Proto Belt at the end. Carmine Corp once again find 4. Adam, I mean, you're on vision, my dude. You're spotted out. Actually, maybe hugging the wall means that he isn't seen. Canna and Vladi will make the march to the Nexus as Carmine Corp will secure their 6th win of spring and a spot at the top of the table.
KC came in today with a couple of worries about them. A couple of series just before the break. I felt like they weren't clean. They were falling behind in the early game. Of course, against Rogue, they wanted to show their best side. I think they snowballed magnificently.
That they did. Game 2 much cleaner than game 1, but still a solid performance from Carmine Corp. For Rogue, commiserations. Their hopes very much not in their hands. One more series for them to play on the last day of the split. Carmine Corp, the future is bright. The future is blue, it seems.
That's a very good slogan. I like that. The future is blue. Yeah.
I stole it from The Future is Orange.
Yeah, I did know. Yeah.
You know the adverts?
You know, sometimes they do a good job of them, don't they? Casey, really solid series of closing these games. I really appreciated how they shut down the win conditions of the other team. They seized the opportunities when they had them.